This is a bit of the Charteris rooms in Eton, a room I've never been into before in my life. That's the headmaster's garden. I didn't even know that this room existed until now. That's who he is, George Norborn Vincent. Okay, so some of the schoolboys who were leaving, their portraits were given. These things cost a fortune. In 1981, these used to cost £15,000. So we 10 times that now in today's values. But some of these obviously go back to the 18th century. Boys who were thought to have a great future did very well. And who on earth is this? Some reformer headmaster who doesn't even have his name on it. Okay, and this is a classic painting. The boys, the Ad Montem, as in going to the mountain, used to have every August for over 300 years to the mid-1840s, till the railways came and so many people were coming to see it. People got nothing to do with Eton. They decided to close it down. It was too rowdy. So look at that. Okay. So they look, and so they processed a salt hill when the weather's very good, and the boys would process up the top and have salt sprinkled on them. Just a few hundred boys in the school. This is some years after the death of George III. There's a myth got about that the school got into mourning, as in black tail suits, for the funeral of King George III, and have stayed them ever since. But no, this is some years after the death of King George III, and they're wearing colourful tailcoats, and not even all the same colour. Some of the senior boys dressing up as army officers, collecting money, blah blah blah. So Ad Montem, as in to the mountain, to Salt Hill and Slough. But Salt Hill was actually an ancient burial mound, goes back to pre-Roman times. It still exists. It's right beside the ice rink in Slough. So there we go. That is the Charteris rooms. Then another Lord Charteris, who was the provost in the late 80s, early 90s, who was one of the Queen's flunkies. There's a character based on him, which is in The Crown, the series The Crown. Well, that's enough in the Charteris rooms.